Question: what is a commonly used phrase in the frugal community that maybe, just maybe, you are either tired of or haven't done yet? Let's talk about this. Back in a minute. Hi, this is Jan from New York City. My channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. How's everybody doing this evening for another installment of this bonus upload week? I really love doing these bonus uploads. I hope you're enjoying them too. And just to let you know that if you have not noticed that for the past few evenings, there have been bonus uploads at 8 p.m. Eastern. Go back to those videos. They are very, very helpful in my humble and honest opinion. By the way, if you're brand new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're a veteran here, sincere and thank you so much for being here. Every single one of you just dropping by to say hello. Hello. Hope one day you stick around. Thanks for sharing my videos. I appreciate the thumbs up too. Just saying, just saying. Okay, we're going to talk tonight about an often used phrase. And some people are tired of either saying it or some people are tired of hearing it, but doesn't tire me out. 3 words: shop your pantry. Now, here's the question. How many of you have actually done that? Just wondering, just saying, just saying. Okay. Try an experiment. Practice shopping in your pantry and doing a meal plan for a full week, just using pantry items that you have and stuff you have either in your refrigerator or freezer. Why am I suggesting that you do that? Because if you can save 1 week's expenses at the grocery store, and it's actually not saving, it's actually not spending, it's actually keeping. Oftentimes we use the word save, save, save. What I'm really saying is hang on to it. Hang on to it with middle of the month approaching next week, because there's that all too familiar, for some folks, bare bones time of the month, which is actually like beyond the 15th of the month. I use that as an example. So what do I mean by practice? It doesn't cost you a cent, just a little bit of effort. It's kind of like planning something strategically. I don't know about you, but I guess because I am a bean counter, I kind of have fun, like working with the stuff that I have. Why not work with the stuff that you have? And the stuff that you have can go for 2 days' work of meals, or 2 evenings, or 2 lunches, or whatever, all for your week. That way you're not bored. Like, don't eat it in succession if that's not what you want to do. I personally don't mind if I eat something Monday and have the same thing again, just heat it up on Tuesday. I love heat and eat meals. I especially love heat and eat meals that I didn't have to make an extra haul for at the grocery store. Think about all the money you're saving by eliminating your trips to the grocery store, because believe it or not, some of us have too much stuff. Whether we realize it or not, sure, it's fun stocking up, but we're stocking up for a reason, right? So part of the strategy is sit down, examine what you do have. Now, some people do not have an extra, per se, stockpile, if you will. Me, like I said, I'm like kind of like at level 3, and I'll consider myself level 3 until I'm at level 4. But I like knowing that thing is there, because I like knowing that maybe I don't want to spend another week's worth of money at this time on stuff I already have, or get creative. For example, if you have a whole bunch, I'll give you an example of a meal plan that's really easy. Okay. This involves making 2 times a casserole. I mean, 1 casserole that can be shared twice. Make enough for it using your pantry items and some stuff in the freezer. For example, you could do a macaroni and cheese casserole with chunks of chopped leftover ham that you may have that, little thing of ham hanging out in your stockpile. You got your protein. You have your carbs. No one's going to starve because you're going to make a bunch of it because you can. Okay? So that's just an example. Or put some sort of a soup or, some sort of anything that you like together that you can. If you have, for example, canned salmon and you want to make a fish cake, if you do not like salmon, you can turn around and take canned tuna. If you prefer canned tuna fish, for example, drain it out, put a little bit of egg, a little bit of flour, jazz it up with some flavoring agent, and maybe a little bit of breadcrumb. Fry that thing up. There are so many possibilities that are probably hanging out in your local stockpile without a drive to the grocery store. So make the most of what you have. Now, some people may say, yeah, but I'm using it up. I'm going to have to replenish it. Tis true, tis true. But if you strategically place 1 week, just 1 week, do a pantry shopping week every single month, that's going to allow you a little extra money in the future to replenish that stockpile again. What are you saving? You're saving time. You're saving effort. You're saving energy. It is just so much more savings than just what you're not spending in actual cash. Savings, when I talk about savings on my channel, remember I used to always say, and I should remind everybody that I did say this, saving time, energy, sometimes sanity. Remember that? Okay. That's precisely what I am talking about. And the thing is, I actually consider it a challenge. I actually consider it fun. Who's in on doing a practice run of just entering your pantry, your stockpile, and do a week's worth of pantry shopping, grocery haul in your own home? Does that not sound inviting to you, or does it? Here's the thing. You have to get a little creative. You have to allow your creative juices to flow. And why not? There's another thing. Look in your freezer. You might have some meat that's like starting to develop or get close to freezer burn. Not that you can't eat it from what I've heard, but maybe it's time to start rotating some of those meats in your freezer, and you may be over shopping. That's another thing. Sometimes people overtly stock and overtly shop. So this is an opportunity to bring that down. Hey, do me a favor. Let me know in the comment section below if either you have done this before, never did this before, or intend to do this at least one time in the future. Or better still, should I create a poll? No, we'll just leave it in the comment section for now. Let me know if this sounds like a good idea for you. Who's in on it? I would just totally, totally love to know who's in on this. I know I'm in on it. Why not? If I could delay a shopping for a week, and I mean literally 7 days and nights of meals. As far as breakfast goes, when I'm talking about meals, I'm usually referring to lunch and dinner. Lunch and dinner are interchangeable. Just saying, just saying. As far as breakfast, you know it yourself. You know what the breakfast fare is. And by the way, for lunch or dinner, there's absolutely nothing wrong with having breakfast for lunch or dinner. Just saying, just saying. So it'll be an interesting and fun challenge. And of course, there goes the bird clock. Maybe he or she is trying to tell me something. All right. In the meantime, this has been Jan from New York City. Thank you so much for viewing this evening's show. I really do appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget to come back tomorrow night for another bonus upload. You guys are great. Going to try to end the show now. Wish me luck, and then I'll come back for a wave. Be right back. Holy smoke. We survived it. There you go. Have an amazing, fantastic evening. Bye-bye.